This is an amateur D&D podcast. Hey everybody, welcome to Amateur D&D, the podcast where we play Dungeons & Dragons, fuck around, and try not to find out. So join me, DM David, as my friends...
Jason!
Dustin!
Hannah!
Josh!
Derek!
Journey through my world in the Lenore campaign, Reign of the Lich. Hey everybody, and welcome to another episode of Amateur D&D, Reign of the Lich. We're back with this one. It's been a hot minute. I'm staring at all of my beautiful man friends here. We will not be seeing hairless Hannah tonight. She will be participating in the background, as it were. So let's go ahead and meet everybody here. These are our players, and each of them like to describe the diameter of their nipples. First, we've got Jason.
Hi, I'm Jason. I play Clay Sterling. And with a muscular chest. I would say silver dollars, but they look good with the chest.
We got Dustin.
Hello, Dustin here. I play Elron. Man, that's a tough question. I don't know. Do I need to look?
Do you need to look?
Probably like a quarter. Definitely looked.
Nice. Moving on, we got Derek.
Hello. I'm Derek. I'm playing Snickerdoodle today. And my other nickname is Beer Can. And you can imagine why.
Wow. That's beautiful.
And last but not least, we've got Josh.
Hey, I'm Josh. I play Chase, and I'm going to go with the $50, I think. It's probably about there.
We are getting really personal in this podcast. I don't know.
Well, I figured it's the only time we can do it because every other time we have a woman with us, and that's probably not appropriate.
Is there anybody wearing pants? We can not wear pants now.
We can always not wear pants.
Perfect.
You're all at
Why
home.
are you normally wearing pants?
You're all at home.
Son of a bitch!
Anyways, I am course
Maggie.
am your DM David. They're probably about radius quarter inch or half inch, something like that. They're hard all the time though. They chafe.
Get that checked
They
out.
chafe. I don't like it.
Oh, I was talking about the whole areola, not like just the nipple.
Oh,
portion.
as I was, but
Same
just
here.
my nipple does get hard.
You got some
Anyways,
tiny nipple.
They have cream for that.
bring us back to a more solemn mindset. What happened previously on Amateur D&D? So last time on Amateur D&D, our party awoke after apparently a 2-week magical coma you guys were all placed in. You were greeted by an elderly man who told you that he is actually the Silver Dragon that was helping to protect the Shield Mountains, and his name was Azaz. During your conversation with him, he let you guys know that he and Ruth Sterling, now deceased. I was waiting for a reaction out of Jason, got nothing. Mama! Anyways, there it is. Anyways, Azaz and Mama Ruth apparently had some sort of understanding where they would kind of keep his involvement a secret. But now that she has gone, he wanted to expose himself to you. Not in an inappropriate way, of course.
Wow.
Also, during this time, you were told that Nimble Pimbly was taking care of all of your unconscious bodies for the last 2 weeks and looked over to find a very tired Nimble sleeping on a chair, in which case Aerolus immediately jumped on his lap. She's twice as big as him, doesn't matter. And then everybody was inappropriately jolly while Clay was trying to mourn his mother. After you guys...
Chase was not. Chase made flowers.
That's true. Chase was very nice.
And I think you cleared my snot for me, too. So.
And I
did
cleared
do
your
that.
snot. And I hugged you.
And I hugged you. Okay, look, Airless was very inappropriate during this solemn time, but Hannah's not here to defend herself.
I think Elrond made
poor
an
Hannah.
inappropriate joke about welcome to the no parents club.
That's
The
exactly
Dead
what he
Dads
did.
Club.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. 100%.
Cool,
We're making
dude.
fun of it. We're bringing up
That
Airless.
seemed
What
that
about that
seemed
one?
pretty genuine. Like I thought that seemed pretty nice to me.
I mean,
he
it's
was
been 2
genuinely
weeks.
I mean,
into
you
it.
can trauma bond like a little bit. He just found out though. It hadn't really.
Yeah,
That's not
I appreciate it over time.
One day I'll appreciate and value, get off my ass and call you. In the meantime, I'll sport my brand new fashion of waking up with pants off at 4 in the afternoon. Anywho, after after getting up out of bed, you guys walked into the training yard to find these two twin mages, Tomlin and Lintom, apparently casting some sort of illusionary spell on the minds of some fighters. Once you guys talked to them, you found out that, oh, hey, look at that. We can actually practice and train inside our minds. It was a revolutionary spell that these two had made up that Elrond seemed to take great interest in. It was after you guys got finished with this, of course, that Thrain approached you all and let you know that it was time for Ruth's funeral. Of course, you had Clay saying his goodbyes, the lighting of the forge, and then you guys all retired for the night. And that takes us to now. So you guys all are basically kind of heading to bed. It's kind of been a bit of a sorrowful evening. Clay's been hit pretty hard. And despite your guys's, come on, let's go to bed, Clay decides to stay back. And he kind of hangs out with Thrain and some of the others that were hanging around there. The rest of you all are led to familiar quarters and Shadowdeep. You take over the quarters of the deceased stewards that you had basically slept in before. Everybody goes to sleep. Chase, you feel tingling, right? Your hairs, not just on the back of your neck because you're filled with them, but all over really, kind of tingle. And your whiskers kind of twitch, and you have this feeling that you're being watched.
Whoa, someone. Who's there, man? I know you're there.
You open your eyes and you start looking around the room, and you do. It almost takes a second for your dark vision to kind of kick in. It's like when you open your eyes for the first time and they have to kind of adjust. So you're not quite there. And as they start kind of coming back, you can make out, of course, all in black and white, a shadowy figure at the end of your bed. And as your eyes adjust more, it's Starshine.
Starshine? Starshine, you're okay. Yeah, and I scramble up and come over to the edge of the bed.
Yeah, she kind of stands there and you kind of get closer to her. She says, "Oh, Chase, hello. It's so nice to see you again. You're looking amazing."
I look around. Is it in the middle of the night? Right?
It's middle of the night, yeah.
Okay. Whoa, what? Did you? Where? Question. Was she laying where we would be able to see her where we were sleeping?
So you guys are now in your own individual quarters.
So I'm in my own room.
Correct.
Is the door still open?
Door is shut.
What? You did? Wait, no one. Does anyone else know you're awake?
No, I didn't want to trouble anybody. I just wanted to come see you. I've missed you so much.
So Chase's heart's racing, but he's also surprised, right? It's the middle of the night, so he wasn't expecting her to be up, but he's also surprised she's able to get up.
Yeah, and you're kind of feeling this. You're kind of all these emotions, and she says, "Your heartbeat, it's so erratic. It's like a bird trapped in a glass cage. Tell me, what made it stutter just then?"
I've thought about something like this, but something's off. I'm surprised you're able to get up.
Shh.
Are you? Oh, There's no way
She
you're
shushes
healthy
you.
right now.
She leans in, she shushes you, and she puts a claw to your lips, and she says, "Don't you worry, I've never felt better." Just
I'm gonna. Okay, Hannah's gonna appreciate this. I'm gonna turn and push, and I'm going to then cast Detect Magic and just hey, Starshine. Hold on 1 second. This is a little uncomfortable, and then
so
see if I
before.
notice anything.
Hold on. Before all
Okay,
that,
go for it.
as you push, give me a strength check.
Oh, okay. Let me just show you how strong.
Shit, I gotta get dice out.
Let me just show you how strong. Sorry. All right, strength check.
I gotta get dice out. Like, yeah. Oh fuck. I thought we were just doing theater of the mind tonight.
7.
Wait, hold up.
7. So you go to push her away, and she grabs your wrists, and she just slams you back down on the bed with a 19 plus 3.
Jesus Christ. Okay. Well, I think this awakened something in me, but
and she, you can hear, Chase. Not only can you hear, but you can feel the vibrations. She seems to be purring heavily, but there is something off about her pads of her hands as she's grabbed your wrist. Could you go ahead and just give me a perception check?
Yes, and I'll cast Detect Magic.
Does Detect Magic require you to use your hands?
I don't know. What do you want me to do? Perception?
Let's find out. Perception, please.
16 plus 9 now, so
16 plus 9, that's a great
25.
one. 25. So
what is Detect Magic?
That's what I'm looking up right now as well.
It is verbal and semantic.
All right, so you are unable to cast it because she has both of your arms kind of pinned down next to your head.
Sick. Okay.
Sick. Yeah, and so she slowly so she's holding you down there, and you're looking into her eyes, and the pads of her I mean, they're anthropomorphic, like hand paws. Do they still have pads? Abso-fucking-lutely, but she also has fucking 5 fingers and a thumbs. But her little finger beans, if you will. Jesus Christ, I like that. Finger beans, all right.
Sure, I've been studying her finger beans.
They're cold. They're really cold for some reason. Almost worryingly cold. And her eyes, as you look into them, are incredibly glossy, but yet vibrant, right? Like, think of like a super vibrant cat's eyes just kind of staring back down at you. And she says, "Oh, shh, just lay back. Just let me have a little taste." And she goes to start kissing you.
I'm going to start cackling and wild shape into a hyena.
What does wild shape require?
Great question.
Isn't
As
this
an action,
fun?
you can magically assume the shape of a beast you have seen. There you go.
Only brain.
It's not a spell, so.
Oh, it's something. It's something. Okay, so, and what are you transforming into?
A giant hyena. Like I
A
did,
giant
but
hyena?
The dragon find it. Yeah.
So as you,
I'll start like almost like giggling, like nervously, and then it'll start
like,
getting all hairy.
So, what does this transformation from your? Oh, never mind. He's doing it. I was going to ask him for it, but he was doing it. I'm gonna have to ask him to do it again now, so I can go to it. So, what does this transformation of your laugh into a hyena laugh sound like?
Sure, just like hey. It's like more and echoey and cackly, and then I'll start getting all hairy and shit.
I mean, you're already hairy.
Hairier. Oh, that's right. I was already hairy. That's a good point. But yeah,
different kind of hair.
Different hair, coarser.
Coarser. As I was gonna say, thicker.
Thicker, coarser.
So, as you start turning, you notice that she is caught off guard by this, and she reaches back and hisses. And as she hisses, you can see that the canines in her mouth are far longer than what they normally would be, and she tries to go ahead and sink her teeth into your like midway to hyena neck. And she kind of starts piercing in there, and she just kind of spits out because like the hair was started growing in her mouth, and it actually protected your jugular a little bit. And she jumps back and she hisses again, and this time you kind of see as like a little bit of light from the hallway kind of enters, and it like shines off of her eyes, making them kind of glow in the night.
Vampire cat. Vampire cat.
So as you stand there, kind of staring like at her in hyena form, dumbfounded, she you can see her puffed up tail kind of resend. She says, "Shh, there's no need to run. I only want to taste your story." And she reaches out a hand, kind of like she's gonna pet your giant hyena nose. She says, "Just be still and let the dark in." What do you do?
I'm going to. First thing I'm gonna do is just sprint at her and try to tackle her down, like knock into her, like almost. So I will say
she's like only like maybe like 5 feet away from you with her arms stretched out.
Okay, because I'm in hyena form, so I don't know what else to do. So I guess like I'm gonna I guess just run to the door. She's 5 feet from me.
Yeah, she's like between you and the door, basically.
Between me and the door. Great, then I will do this then. So then I'm going to unwild shape and do thunder wave.
Oh shit, okay.
Yes.
Just at a first level, so hopefully not too much damage. But yeah, so we're gonna cast that. So con save of 17.
Not even close.
Then
she's not expecting this. She's like kind of like very overconfidently reaching out towards you as you transform back into.
And then I'll do like a paw clap kind of situation, right? So it's 12 damage, and she's pushed 10 feet away from me.
Yeah. So you see her as this thunder wave just. I don't know what's this look like when you hit her with the thunder wave.
So imagine that she's reaching out to me, and I'm like a big giant hyena, and I shrink back where I'm like another 5 feet from her, and so I don't have like all my stuff with me, right? So it's kind of like my own power coming out. So it's just a clap of my. Imagine I'm clapping my little toe beans and just boom, and it just emanates from me with this thunderous magic, and it is audible for 300 feet.
Yeah, so everybody in the keep's gonna hear this as you just boom, and you see that she just flies back against the door. She stands up, she hisses at you once more, and then you see as her body just turns into this mist that seeps under the door, and she's gone.
Starsh, I'm gonna immediately run through if it's through my only door, then I'm going to follow that out, and if I don't see her, I'm going to run to where I expected Starshine's body to be.
Yeah, so you
beeline
run
agility
out.
And all, right? Like I am all my speed.
So you're doing all the speed. So you kind of take a second to process this. You sprint out the door. You look left or right. You don't see anything. There is no hint of mist. You start barreling down the hallway, and you take a sudden left turn because you're going to head back towards the barracks or the infirmary where you had last seen her. And could you give me a strength check?
Strength check. Check?
Yep.
13.
Clay, could you give me a strength check?
Oh, shit. 17.
So Chase, you're barreling around this corner, and you collide with an incredibly drunk Clay, who just kind of plants his feet and stands his ground and just tumble over him onto the ground.
Oi! What the fuck?
Starshine was just up. She was attacking me and stuff. Where is she? I have to go see if she's there.
No, she was in the infirmary, right? Infirmary.
Well, she was just in my room, and then she attacked me, and then she turned into mist, and then I'm just gonna get up as quick as I can and keep going into that. Go check.
Yeah, you sprint off, Clay. You're not even processing what's happened by the time he takes off.
Do I have like boys behind me?
No, you're by
with-
yourself. You're like heading to bed.
Can I have a sudden sense of loyalty and be like, "Oh, all right. He's panicked."
Give me an intelligence saving throw with disadvantage.
Whoa.
All right, that's a 17 with disadvantage. Oh, 10.
Yeah, you're like you don't really know what he said.
All right, brother. See you in the morning.
I'm gonna probably start yelling, "Starshine!" and then like keep.
Yeah,
trying to
you're
run
yelling Starshine. You see some people sticking their heads out of some of the corridors as you go into the hallway too. Like, what the hell was that fucking noise? You know, yelling like, "Shut the fuck up! We're trying to sleep!" And or you run by a couple of people who are like making out. Like, do you know what that was?
Yeah, it was me. Shut the fuck up.
Shut the fuck up.
Right?
Yeah, and you head into
You
the
shut
infirmary.
the fuck up.
You shut the fuck up, man.
Right? You're an asshole.
Don't make fun of my friend.
And you head into the infirmary and you burst in there and you can see a very like stern cleric woman looking at you going, "Be quiet. These patients need sleep and somebody just woke up the whole damn keep."
That was me. Is Starshine in here?
Yeah, of course. She's like, and she turns to point to the bed that Starshine's in, and it's empty. Well, I could have. She was unconscious. She's bit. Well, where? And she runs off. She starts talking to the other. It looks like maybe like an orderly type person that's in there, and they seem to be like, I don't know, like arms flying.
I'm gonna almost stomp up to them. Like, she came to my room. She had long ass fangs. She tried to attack me, and when I fought back, she disappeared into a fucking mist. Did you guys check? How detailed did you check? Is she cursed by something?
Well, we don't know. We couldn't tell what was wrong with her. Through all the fur, we wouldn't be able to tell if there was any sort of bite marks on her. If she's been turned into something, like you say, fangs and tried to attack you.
She bit me. Wait, didn't she bite me? Did she successfully bite me?
She tried to bite you. She got a mouthful of fur because you were mid-change.
Sick. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. Like,
so they're gonna kind of be like bickering back and forth with each other and trying to answer your questions. But at the end of it, after you kind of leave them and you go stomping around, there's nobody who's seen her.
I probably would say Chase wouldn't sleep. I would say for the rest of this, Chase is probably going to spend the rest of this evening at least, like, going around, looking around places, trying to look outside, even like looking for any traces of anything. That's what I would spend my evening doing.
Okay, yeah. So you spend the rest of the morning because it's it's
mid-morning.
late. You are out, you are looking, and you are not really having a lot of success. Elron,
Yes.
you wake up, give yourself a little stretch.
Yeah.
This morning, the sun comes in. What are your waking thoughts?
Man, that magic that we used, that was something. We gotta go find our friends and see if we can't learn how to do that. That could be like the future of Lenore.
So you decide that you want to go and try to find the twins who had been doing the illusion magic that made you guys essentially have a training simulation. You decide to head out. How are you going to go find them? What's the plan here?
Well, I think the first thing he would do is definitely like slowly put on, he's not in like any eager hurry. He knows we're trying to rest. We got a couple of weeks before we can fully get back to our normal selves a little bit.
Just a week.
A week. Sorry. But anyway, he's like, slowly getting dressed and getting ready for the day. And I think he'd like slowly saunter out of his room and then go back to where he saw Lynn, Tom, and Tomlin and see if he can't find them there.
Yeah, so the last place you remembered seeing them was out in the training yard, the Shadow Deep part, Shadow Keep part, not the Shadow Deep part. Very confusing, don't know who named them. So you start making your way there. Snickerdoodle, you wake up.
Heyo.
It is morning. What are your waking thoughts?
I'm just. Let's see. I didn't get woken up by the loud noise.
You probably did, but you guys had been drinking. Probably rolled over and went back to sleep.
Okay. All right. Well, then I'll kind of. I roughly have like a memory of like, yeah, I feel like I heard something last night, but maybe it was nothing. Maybe it was just a weird dream or something. Maybe somebody slammed the door loud. And just kind of get up and get my things gathered, and I'm thinking I want to try to go talk to probably the innkeep and see if they can point me in the direction of whoever knows the most magic around here, because now I'm heavily interested in my teleportation spell, and I want to find more components so we can use it a few times and see if anybody else around here, any elder of magic, would know any other portals from different temples or gates around that I could learn the sigil sequence so that we could possibly travel easier to get some more places.
Yeah, so you're kind of thinking about all this, kind of trying to, strategize getting around in the future. Give me an insight check.
21.
You remember, as you're thinking this, that you actually know a very powerful magic user that you have but a stone dial away, and that is Madros.
Yes. And who has the stone, though?
There are 2 stones. Who has them?
I don't think I have one. So that's gonna be. I'll go find the others. That'll be my next. Thinking of that, I will go try to find.
Sure.
Well, I'll go try to find Aerolus. I'm just gonna assume that she will let me borrow it. So I'll go find Aerolus.
Oh, that's probably the
first thing
wiser
here.
choice.
and
So-
see if I can get the stone.
So you go, and you are trying to search out Aerolus, and you go and you knock on her door to the quarters that you knew she was staying in, and you don't get an answer. But you do hear from down the hall somebody saying, "Yes, are you looking for me?" And you see Aerolus's head wearing these big goggles just kind of pop around the corner.
Yeah. What are you doing?
Oh, nothing. No need to come any closer. Are you looking for something in particular?
Yeah, I need the stone to call Madras.
Oh, it's just in the room there. You can head right in. All my stuff's right inside there. Okay, bye. And then you see her head kind of yank back. And then you hear what sounds like 3 sets of footprints disappearing down a hall in the distance. But yeah, the door in front of you appears to be unlocked.
I'm gonna just keep looking that way a little bit. Like that's.
Yeah, you kind of peer around the
that's
corner, and what you see is what it looks like. Nimble and Pipkin, his halfling buddy that was helping him do research, are running on either side of Aerolus, but Aerolus looks really floppy, and for some reason Pipkin's running with his hands up, and then they disappear down a different corridor, and you turn back and go back to her bedroom door.
All right.
And yeah, I'll pop the door open.
Yeah. You pop the door open.
Munchkins.
Lock open right in, you can open. It opens right up, and you walk right in. And yeah, her pack's laying there. You can see her bow and her stuff are laying there as well. But yeah, you just kind of rummage through her pack. You don't need to do a roll for it. You're able to pull out the sending stone.
All right, wonderful. And yeah, then I'm gonna use it to call Madras and do some asking of one if he knows where I can find lots of rare ink, because I need rare ink to cast my spell. So I'm going to see if he has insight on that and possibly any other portals that would be something that could be useful that he could pass along, or people he could tell me to go talk to maybe around here.
Sure, yeah. So he, you call him on the stone.
Heyo!
Hello, who am I talking to?
It's Snickerdoodle Stout.
Oh, and I did forget it's not a sending stone, it's a special stone that he gives you. We're just gonna say at this point that Errol has had it because we're way too deep. Anyways.
Good enough.
Was there only one? Was there only one?
Yeah, he has one and you had the other.
Okay.
Yeah.
It
was just like
we can communicate.
You have a sending stone. Sense. He has the major stone. Anyway, hello. Very nice to meet you. God damn it, I can't do anything right tonight. Very nice to talk to you again, Snickerdoodle. How may I be of assistance?
Well, we're back down. I guess we're not really south. We're back in the east. And I'm trying to get some information on helping us travel around a bit more. And I've learned how to cast the spell Teleportation Circle. So now
yes. Very, very powerful spell indeed.
It's delightful, and I'm in search of. I just need more help with either finding a bunch of components. I don't know where to find the rare ink needed for it, and then just thought I would see if you knew of more sigils for like the sigil circles that could help us get to more places, or maybe point me in the direction of somebody that I could talk to that might be able to show me more teleportation areas.
Well, that's a very interesting prospect. Trying to get around faster, I see. As far as learning new circles, if you've been there before, you're probably quite familiar with them. But if you're not familiar with them, it can be a bit of an issue. From what I know, if you come across the circle and you study it long enough, usually metagame short rest, 4 hours or so, you can essentially memorize it, and you can teleport to any place. As far as anybody just telling you about it, though, it's a little more difficult than that, unfortunately. At least in this game it is.
Perfect.
Anyway, for components, so yes, rare inks. Many of the artists I know use inks that could better be used for spell casting, but they decide to use them on their stupid little art. It's nothing nearly as cool as my bug boxes, but that's just besides the point. My guess, of course, if you see them lately, you should come by sometime. I've got quite a few made up. I'm quite bored here.
We'll make our way back.
Oh, I will make sure to have all the hotcakes out. Anyways, it sounds like if you could find somebody that was perhaps some sort of artist, that they would at least maybe have a hookup, if not a stash themselves. That would be my best advice to you.
Okay, that's wonderful. That's wonderful advice. That tells me what I need to know. I'll keep an eye out for more places as we travel. And yeah, I'll see if maybe there's an artist around here. See if somewhere I can acquire those.
Wonderful. I'll make sure to have tea on by the time you guys get back. And don't worry, I'm not touching any more spheres around here.
Good. Yeah, stay away from the spheres and keep working on the bug boxes. We'll come visit soon.
Oh, well, heck yes, brother.
Over and out. Over.
Oh, bye. Yeah. And so you kind of take him at his word there. Start kind of poking around, asking about any sort of artists. And you are told that if you just take the way gate over to the gate, that there is somebody who is currently there working on some statues.
Okay. Well, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to set out for heading to the gate to see the statue maker.
Yeah, perfect. Clay.
Hello.
Now it is you.
Boy.
You shoot awake. It's morning. It seems way earlier than it should be for as late as you were out, but you don't really remember it. Yeah. Ignore the sun covers over your head with a message on your pillow that says, Jesse, stay asleep in bed. Don't apologize. I hope you choke and die.
No. I try to remember what happened last night as I sit up. I'm like, you got to go for a run. You got to do it. What happened last night?
I thought you should go back to questioning it. Yeah, so you're like, ugh, you're not feeling horrible, but you've definitely felt like you've been drinking. And you want to probably set out to the training yard. So what are the thoughts going through your head as you're kind of trying to get yourself together here and heading out for a workout?
I'm trying to push out negative thoughts because obviously my mother just died, which is traumatizing, but that's not gonna stop the lich. So I gotta push through. I gotta do what my mother taught. I gotta find my brother. I gotta find my father. Maybe a little tears well up, but I suck them back up into my eyes, and I walk down to the training yard.
Nice. So you head on down there. Chase.
Wait, hold on. I said a thing, but I was muted. But I was trying to, when you were like, I sucked the tear back up, I was like, get back in there, tear. And I was thinking of Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs, if you haven't seen the movie.
Get back up in there, tears. Big sniff.
Big sniff. All right. Chase, you have been searching all night. You, even against probably the better judgment of some of the guards of the outer walls there, even tried to go a little bit outside Shadow Keep before heading back, just because you're so concerned about Starshine. But the sun's up now. The birds are tweeting. And it does not seem, you just feel in your bones like she's gone. She is not here.
I'm wise enough to know that eventually it's not, I don't need to keep with.
Very tired though.
Very tired.
However, your thoughts, you get a little weed in you, a little catnip, and you start, because this is the thing that you do when you need to be in the zone, right? You're smoking when you're fighting, you're smoking when you're casting spells. So you put your staff back into bong, and you just kind of collect your thoughts a little bit, and you start thinking about the things you want to accomplish. What are some of the things that Chase is trying to think that he wants to do to help you?
So I would say, I imagine Chase goes up and finds like a nice top of a rooftop, like does little cat jumps, and is like up on top of something kind of high up, right? And finds
you're
a
up
good
in the battlements there.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm up high, and I start smoking. And the first thing I think about is I am thinking about Starshine still, but then I think about the gift I was gonna make her, and I sigh, knowing it's gonna have to wait, and there's other things to do now. And then I think about, okay, so my game plan is I need to attempt to awaken some trees of the forest, and I also want to awaken some trees around here. Maybe I should try one around here first. And I'm also debating, I have a little bit of like, I'll need to talk to whoever's in charge today, but I'm looking at, so where are we currently? We're at Shadowkeep?
You're at Shadowkeep currently.
Okay. And Chase is also thinking about how he's learned he's able to do a little bit with stone now. So he thinks he can help with remaking some walls, but I just can't do it a lot. It's still a high level spell. Which is that wall of stone, I think is what it's called. But anyway, I'll have to look at that one. Yeah, wall of stone. And I think those are my things. Is right now Chase is trying to think of what can I do to better this place as a stronghold, but he's really thinking about some of the other ones that are more important, like can I get to the elves? Because like is there I don't know, Chase doesn't know of a waypoint at Shadowkeep, right? Like there's not
Correct.
Like a way to I don't know of a way to teleport to any of the other places.
Not that you're currently aware of, no. You haven't asked around.
Right. So right now I'm just thinking if I could get to all the places, I would love to do some things to bolster them in some way, whether with plant growth, making food, helping with any crops anyone's growing like I've done previously.
Sure, yeah.
Especially the elves. I don't know how great their crops are coming back after 2 weeks. I'm sure there's some druids considering they're wood elves of the forest, but I don't know. I'm curious. Maybe there's someone there I can learn from. I'm very interested to see and meet the wood elves at one point.
Sure. So go ahead and give me an insight roll. Insight check.
Oh, still a 19 though.
Oh, nice. So you're thinking about all this, and your first thought is, I know that if I want to, not your first thought, but as you're thinking about all this, you kind of start thinking about what you'll need to cast some of these spells. A lot of the stuff you've got, right?
Yes.
You have in your little component patch, but the one thing
So I'm like, okay,
don't...
Wall of Stone takes a brick, and it's like looking over my notes, and I was like, man, it's a Awaken spell though.
So for the Awaken spell, you notice you need a quite pricey piece of agate. You're not quite sure where the fuck you're gonna find this, but with a 19 insight, you remember that you actually know of somebody who does work stones, not or stoneworking, not because you know them personally, but because you've gone by their very recent work. And that is whoever started carving the statues of Tevins and Ruth back at the gate.
Oh, I wonder if they could help me out. Maybe with them, they would know they either have them or know where I could go get like, oh, those are pricey things. I'm not going to pay them for them. Yeah. So I guess I need to figure out a way to get to the gate, and if I'm at the gate, I can do some of the other things I need to do anyway. Do I know if there's any supplies like food, crops, anything like that around Shadowkeep?
Yes, you do, because you guys were given a large supply of stuff from Shadowkeep when you set out to the Deadlands the first time. They have a pretty good supply, but it is dependent on the gate. So you would probably think that helping them with any sort of agricultural aspects would probably behoove them quite a bit.
I'd probably spend some time getting down then, like start asking around, right?
Yeah.
And I'd probably go to my friends first if I saw them, or at least head that way. And if I saw someone else who looks like they know stuff, it's not just like casually or someone going to do something, maybe I'd ask. But look for that information, and then also ask around about where I can do the most help with like crops and or like any agriculture stuff. Sure. But also like I don't know if they got a water well situation, whatever that is. And then I can also use some plant growth to build up some defense or cover, if you will.
Right. Yeah.
So
and this can definitely be stuff. Yeah. You can have this spread over the week, but for now, you're asking around, and kind of what you get is like if they could be kind of more self-sustaining, it would definitely help. The Shadowkeep. You kind of talk about defenses. They definitely hint that the gate is pretty well defended now. That some defenses around Shadowkeep probably couldn't hurt, especially since you guys literally walked in on an invasion the first time you were there, when the undead were attacking. And because of your concern about the Wood Elves, you are told, because it has been a couple weeks, there are some people there, that they have essentially recovered the city of Illyria. It's still dangerous in the woods. There's enemies, but also just dangerous creatures and shit like that. That probably any sort of fortifications would be helpful. And if you could, provide awakened trees like you're kind of thinking about, you kind of bring that up, that any sort of defenders, especially mobile defenders like trees like that, would definitely be a big help. And so people are pretty willing to kind of give you hints. And one of them actually tells you that, hey, there's actually a teleportation circle at the gate, or at Shadowkeep, that will take you back to the gate. Should you need to use any sort of waypoint, like you said, to get to Illyria or anything like that. They kind of point you in that direction. One person tells you, well, if you're looking for any sort of stone, definitely talk to the guy who works at the gate. I think his name is Doofus. He's a dwarf guy. And they kind of say, if you're going to go there, talk to him, see what Doofus has to offer.
Oh, nice, man. All right. I'll talk to Doofus for sure. Is it Mr. Doofus?
Man, I don't know. I think it's just Doofus. I don't know.
Oh, yeah, okay. I'll talk to Mr. Davis. That sounds good.
Yeah, and you set off to go do that. Elron,
Yes.
you make your way out of Shadow Deep into Shadow Keep, and you walk down into the open area and to the little training art area there. You see Tomlin and Linton, the twins. And just for a little description, these are very young-looking humans, like late teens, pushing 20 maybe, and they're wearing these very like plain, like what look like mage robes, just like you might see. Nothing too ornate, just like, yeah, that guy casts magic. That's the kind of what it's evoking in you. And they're there just kind of talking with each other.
I kind of want to walk up to him and be like, hey, not announcing my presence, not to like scare, intimidate, or anything like that. I'm like, hey, you guys.
Oh, hey! Good to see you again. How you feeling? Had you want to do some more training or what's up? And you notice that like as they're talking, like one of them will start the sentence and the other one will finish it. And it's like, we'll just keep going back and forth.
And I'm like, oh, no, I'm feeling pretty good today. It's just slowly starting to get better. But no, I wasn't looking to do any more training. I was actually wondering, do you guys think you could teach me some of this magic? I really think it could be beneficial to the future of Lenore.
They lean in, they start whispering furiously back and forth, and they look back at you and go, oh, what beneficial in what way? What do you think, what are you trying to do here? It's kind of tough to learn, you know?
Well, I just think it could be so beneficial in helping all of our army, like, learn how to fight when you introduce the army, and it can help prepare the army for future battles, especially with the Lich. Like, so we don't have something like this Lich thing happen again. We can probably prevent it in the future, you know?
You see him lean in and start whispering back and forth again and go, oh, well, it was kind of proprietary. We were thought about making money off of it. If you learned it and taught other people, then we wouldn't make any money in the future.
Oh, no. It's just for me. I could help set up our army. Like, it's just more so that, you know, hopefully after all this is said and done, I'm hoping to become like a, you know, maybe an army general or some sort, or maybe be a leader of some sort, hopefully. But in the process of doing that, I'd love to like train our people how to do it. And then if you guys really do want to sell it in the future, I can bring you guys on and we can help you sell it as well.
Make some royalties.
Roll a persuasion check.
Every cast, you know, I'll give you one.
Oh yeah, 24. Actually,
they
24.
They lean in and start whispering, and it's like, well, it's really hard to learn. It's gonna take like 5-6 days, probably.
Well, I mean, that's okay. I got a week until I can go out. I mean, not really a week, but you know, I got time to learn it here while I'm trying to recuperate, so I might as well learn a little bit, and then I can kind of practice on my own, and, you know, throughout my journeys.
They kind of start whispering again. You guys kind of keep up this conversation where you're just trying to persuade them. Clay, you walk into the training yard, and you see Elron is over talking with these twin mages, very animatedly. They keep kind of whispering back together, and you're like, yeah, I don't really want to get involved, whatever the fuck this is.
Yeah.
And you proceed to go work out. What's your workout look like?
Well,
Getting swole.
I'm angry that I couldn't do anything with the dragon, so I guess I'm working on
And your mom's dead.
my upper body. Yeah, I know. I remember that. I'm working on upper body, pumping some bench presses. I'm pounding some big old balls and what are they? The
Punching bags?
Towers. Punching bags, yep.
Jesus Christ.
He's pounding balls.
I'm just
I'm
pounding
pounding
balls.
balls.
That's
Anything
all
that's
I heard.
circular, I'm pounding it. There's
I know,
tires
I
in
thought
the
you were
yard. I'm launching them tires.
Does one happen
You're
to hit you in the
rolling
face?
yeah.
I'm like right on the cusp of raging, but not quite there.
Yeah,
I'm like,
you
Y'all are lazy, and I grab another tire and launch it into a big old ball.
you you launch it over, and down at the other end, you see it just misses as what looks like two halflings and an Aarakocra kind of just disappear into a door and outside somewhere.
I
then you
regret that
return
a little bit. I feel bad. I'm like, no, workout should be for everybody. I'm sorry I took over this space.
Yeah, and as you start hitting the bag, and it's just like, you're pretty fucking strong guy. You're pretty high level, pretty enhanced. No, not a speed bag.
The big one. Boom.
Yeah.
Boom.
There you go. And it's fucking moving out of the way. It's kind of annoying. But then you hit it one time and it kind of stops and stays where it's at. And you see a hairy head lean over, and it's Thrain. It's just, hey brother, I just.
I cock up a fist. I'm like,
damn it.
What?
Hey brother, I just wanted to check on you. How you doing, man?
You're looking strong.
Keep hitting the bag, man. Don't take breaks. Breaks are for weakness. Come on, let's go.
I'm not good. I drop my fists.
He comes over and he just puts you into a big hug.
Little tears go down my face.
They disappear into your beard as he just goes, "It's all right, man. It's all right. You're gonna make your mom proud." And after you guys kind of hug it out for an appropriate amount of time,
inappropriate eye contact.
He just he kind of leans back and looks at you, and he's like, "Hey, man, I just, you don't have to do it right away, but probably the sooner the better, because I know Enril's getting a little itchy. I think he wants to take over Ruth's quarters, but your mom's stuff's still in there. If you want to go through any of that."
Thank you for letting me know. Yep. And I give the big old pad a little punch. I'm like, we're gonna win this war.
Hell yeah, brother.
And I walk up to her room.
Yeah, so he grabs you as you walk away. He says, "Hey man, I've got some stuff to do, but I don't think this is something you should do alone." And he kind of nods over to Elrond, who's still in a conversation with the twins. He says, "Take your buddy with you, all right? Just I think it'd be good for you to have some support." And he looks like dead in the eyes. He's like so sincere.
All right. I feel like I don't have the boxing gloves on my fist anymore. I'm like, I walk up to Elrond like, "Oi, I want to go do something, but I want you around for this, okay? If you want to bring your buddies, you can. But I want to go up and check out my mom's room, see if there's anything helpful."
So yeah, Elrond, you're sitting there talking to them, and you've got them on the cusp of green. Clay walks up to you, and he says this.
I'm like, I look over, and I see how serious that Clay is. And like, it seems like he really wants to go do this. Like, he really just needs someone to go with him. And I look over to Tomlin and Lynn Tom, and I'm like, guys, you think on it. I'll be back tomorrow. And then I got something that I got to do with my good buddy Clay here. We got to go. I just got to help him.
You guys start walking away, and you hear one of them. You can't fucking tell which. They sound the exact same. Call say, "Hey, Elrond."
Yes.
Just meet us in our quarters after sundown, okay?
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, and you guys head off towards Mama Ruth's quarters. Snickerdoodle and Chase, you each bump into each other in the hallways. Snickerdoodle, you were told that you needed to pop over to the gate, and they told you where to find a newly created teleportation circle. And you guys just happened to be headed to the same place. Josh, you're muted.
Oh, hey, man. So this crazy shit happened last night, man. Like, fucking Starshine comes bursting into my room. I think we're trying to fuck. I get uncomfortable. And all of a sudden, she turns into a whole damn vampire and starts attacking me. And then she disappeared in some mist, and no one's seen her anywhere. It's the craziest shit. Are you also looking for a teleportation circle?
So did you fuck a vampire?
I probably could have, but nah, man, honestly, I think she was just using me for my blood.
Oh, yeah, that's fair.
She's using me for my blood.
That's fair.
But I don't think it's just her, man. Like that wasn't the star shine. I like, you know. That didn't seem like her. I feel like I gotta talk
Something
to
was
her.
off.
Yeah,
Hmm.
yeah. It was like the fangs, like the 4-inch long fangs, really threw me. That was a little. That threw me off.
Yeah,
She was
that's
really
new.
strong though. That was interesting. Anyway, that was confusing. So anyway,
Interesting, like you liked it, is what it sounds like.
we can get into that later. We can talk about that part later. But yeah, it's crazy. That fucking vampire. I'm scared she's
Yeah, that's
turned.
pretty.
Like for real.
That's pretty wild.
On God.
Oh God, shame on you.
I don't know,
Yeah,
man.
so
At this point, I'm looking for some special rocks, but I heard they might be at the gate, so I'm trying to get to the gate. Someone said about teleportation. So are you going this way?
Yes, I am also heading to the gate. I need to go talk to somebody over there.
Oh, yeah, I'm looking for like a statue guy or something. Someone who knows rocks.
Same. I'm looking for the statue guy because I need his ink. I'm hoping he's got a bunch of inks that we can use. So we
Wait,
need
is it
to
a rock
we need to go
Zandy?
find him. I don't know. I was just told the statue guy.
Man, it sounds like this.
He might be an artist.
It sounds like one of the sketchier drug dealers back in my village.
Hey,
He just has
Hey,
it
if
all,
he's-
man. It's kind of surprising.
if he's got the hook, he's the guy to know. That's that's all that matters.
Oh yeah, that's how Jeremy was, man. It was the same way. Crazy.
Perfect. Well, let's maybe it's Jeremy. Maybe he's moved around in life. Maybe he's doing statue work at the gate now.
That would be the craziest thing. I feel like I would have ran into it, but no, right? Well, let's go check it out. Let's go check out this Jeremy guy.
Yeah, let's go. Yeah, let's go see what's going on.
Yeah, so you guys head over to the teleportation circle there, and there's just a mage. Seems to be the one who had actually drawn it. And he's like, "Well, you guys ready to go? You guys want to head over to the gate or what?"
Or what?
Yeah.
No, the gate, the not what.
Oh, okay, just the gate. Gotcha. Clever.
Nah.
And you guys step in, and he starts casting the spell. Particularly, you kind of make a mental note, like, learn that on my downtime, because then you'll have a teleportation circle at Shadowkeep.
Yep.
And you see the runes around you start glowing brighter and brighter. And just before you guys disappear, you kind of look out, and it looks like Airless is like waving at you, but for some reason, Pipkin has like a hold of her hand, and it seems like she's really leaning on Nimble to hold her up for some reason. And then boom, you're out, the eyes flash, and all of a sudden, you're at the gate.
Hey, Snickers, did you see Airless? She's having like a great time playing with those halflings over there. That looks so cool.
Yeah, I saw her this morning as well, and I don't know. She's acting weird. I don't know what they're up to, but
Nah,
They're
she's
being
probably just
weird.
recovering from like the dragon fight, waking up after a coma, and Airless, like, Airless probably does some stuff. So, there's weird things.
I mean, that's
from
fair.
time to time.
I mean that tracks.
I mean, she like woke Elrond up from like death with licking his face once. Like, I really wouldn't put a lot past her.
I mean, good point. Yeah, that's fair. I mean, yeah, we're all on our own mission here right now. So I guess who's to judge?
Yeah, I mean, thank God I don't have any like vices of any weird kind, and
Yeah, of course
will have
not.
to-
Of course not.
Put the sound effect in.
yeah. So
Just like bubble, bubble, bubble,
Yeah,
bubble,
bubble,
bubble. What I was
bubble, bubble,
attempting.
Exhale.
Oh, there we go. Perfect.
yeah,
Shit.
perfect.
Fucking guys are killing me. Now I gotta remember where the fuck we are. Yeah, so you guys appear, and basically you remember the very long hallway that after you get up the steps and inside the actual gate fortress, just the massive hallway with pillars with, dozens of doors on either side. At the end of the hall is where you guys went through to the council chambers for the first time. This seems to have just drawn like off to the side, almost like the flue powder chimneys in the Ministry of Magic, where they're just like off to the side of this massive hall.
Mhm.
And you peer there, and the kind of people kind of give you a nod. They're not too surprised. People seem to have been kind of coming and going. and you guys walk towards the statues. You see, obviously, the statue that was mid-build the last time you were there, and I can't really remember if you saw it completed or not. But a pretty distinctively Tevins, maybe a little distortion.
Motherfucker.
And the rock that it's carved out of seems to have all these different like layers of color kind of cascading through it. And then there's another one, slightly larger than the one of Tevins, and this one is made of pure obsidian. It is a shining black glass, and it is an almost perfect likeness of Mama Sterling.
Oh man.
And you can see that up, she has like an arm raised with a large hammer in her fist. And at the top of the hammer, just kind of twiddling around, you see this dwarf. He's kind of short and squat, even for a dwarf. He's wearing like very plain pants and a shirt, has his sleeves rolled up. He's got these like really paint or something splotched apron that kind of disappears under this long red beard. And on top of his head, he's wearing a raspberry beret. And he's just kind of up there like tink, 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 chinking around.
Oh my god. Snickers, check out the stuff this guy made. And check out that sick ass hat. I bet you he found it at a secondhand store.
I mean, that's the only place you find good hats like that.
Yeah, I've never found one like that at a regular, not secondhand store.
No, they don't make them. They just appear at the secondhand store.
Exactly.
Like
you never even see who drops them off.
Conceived.
No one knows.
They're just that's how they come about.
Dude, I totally agree. I've had the same conversation. Oh wait, hold on. I think this is the statue guy we need.
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
You should talk to him. No, I'm gonna blow this.
Hey, statue guy.
Dude, that's so funny. That's exactly what I was gonna say.
Hey.
You see the dwarf kind of poke his head around and say, "Are you talking to me?"
Yeah.
Oh, we'll get. Just give me a second. I'll be right down. And you can
Take
see
your time.
He's kind of got this like scaffolding, but he kind of like shoots around it, very not OSHA approved, as he like finds footholds and kind of very deftly, but like he looks clumsy, but everything he's doing is like fine. Like it's very, very loose and wild, but like he's still like finding like footholds and everything as he lands where he's like, "How can I help you, fellas?"
Well, we came to talk to you. We're in search of some items. And
some items.
You seem to be the guy around here that we've been pointed towards that might be able to help us.
Oh,
yeah, you're like everyone's like, I know a guy. You.
Well, I don't want to toot my own horn, but I am well known around here as the resident artist of the Resistance, documenting our past and our present. As you see here, and he gestures to the giant statues behind him. He's like, we've got these fantastic statues of heroes that have fallen just in the last few weeks alone. But you know, I think it's very important that we have to hold on to this heritage and remember those who fought for us. You see, and he kind of points back up to the Mama Ruth ring. This one right here, very difficult to try to carve things in obsidian. You see, it might shear off. You don't get necessarily the nice smooth edges. And he's just rambling on and on about all this, about how easy it is. But this, on the other hand, he points over to the one of Tevins. This one's actually, while the obsidian might be a lot more difficult to carve, the one over here of Captain Tevins, you see.
Chase is just sitting there smoking, just not interrupting, just very much like, wow, man, whoa.
Exactly. Wow. And he points like it's even more excited. Now, this one is very difficult, not because the agate's more difficult to carve, but because agate doesn't come in that big of pieces.
Whoa,
so what you're seeing here
is Clay here for this?
Oh, hell no.
Okay, cool, because I want to interject so much.
Wait, hold on. Wait, did you say agate?
Yes, agate. Anyways, yeah, so it comes in so many, such a smaller size.
Man, I need like, oh man, I'll be honest. I got as many agates as I could ever find.
Well, we'll get to that. We'll get to that. These statues are incredible.
They are.
These statues are incredible. Where do you find that agate to make this statue? Is traveling with Tevin's brother and Mama Ruth's son. Like we We were in the fight with Mama Ruth. These are incredible.
Protectors,
This
yes,
is why
I've actually
Snickers does the talking.
I have actually done a portrait or not a portrait, a tapestry of you guys over next to me and he kind of gestures to the walls, and you see out the walls of this giant hallway here all have these very colorful tapestries lining them. She says, yes, just down over there. I think I've got images of you guys coming back from the dead and saving us all from the undead hordes. And yeah, very great. Down there, I've got a history of Lenore. And you can see it's like right next to you, and it like basically is this tapestry with these very bold colors, and it's reminiscent to us in the real world of Gath's Manifest Destiny, which of course we all know as an American imperialistic propaganda picture depicting light coming from the west and settlers and clouds and darkness as the bison and the natives like sadly trail away off to the east. So it's like that, except it has like the coalition forces on one side with a little light kind of coming onto the islands of Lenore, and they're chasing these really like distorted and like horribly exaggerated depictions of like orcs and goblinoids and drow and stuff like that, like really not okay depictions of them. And he's just like pointing out all this stuff very proudly. He's like, yes, it's very hard to get the inks for this, but if you can come by them, they have the best colors and they stay forever. Very expensive rare inks though.
Yes, I also need some of those inks. Where Chase needs agates, I'm in search of some of those inks. Is there any way that we could work
That's
out
why
some
people
deals
said
with
that you would know, because you are obviously so skilled with these things.
I see. Unfortunately, I am very sorry, but unfortunately, all my inks are very special to me, and they're part of my life. I couldn't part with any of them. That's why they're kept securely locked up in my room. And as for the agate, this statue here is all that I've got. It's I don't know, roughly 10,000 gold pieces worth that I spent on all these little tiny, not tiny, but all these good-sized agate pieces, and carved them perfectly into the form of Captain Tevins up here. So I'm sorry, but I absolutely cannot part with any of it.
There's no way we can like replace the agates with something else?
Absolutely not. No, this is a one of a kind, and it is in honor of Captain Tevins, and there's just nothing. Now, I must get back to it. I'm so sorry.
There's nothing that you need that we could do for you?
I'm sorry.
We're talking about spells that can help us save the realm completely. Like we need your help so that we can go take care of some of the bigger issues left.
And with your kind of help, man, you're going to be one of the heroes that people are building statues of for you.
Ooh, with that, give me a persuasion check.
Please let.
This is say you should cast like guidance or something.
21.
I do have guidance. Do you say a check?
Yeah.
Do you say a check? Then yeah, I'll cast guidance. Can you do it? Add a D4 to that.
All right.
It's a cantrip. So.
23.
So you say this. You kind of this back and forth. You guys are both kind of helping each other stories, but it's he says that you say this. He says, "A statue of me? Really?"
Yeah.
Of course.
If we can win this thing, like if we can get our realm back, then yeah, like this could be a big turning point and really help us make some major moves.
That, and I'm going to tell anyone that I help with that I would use the stones for, I'm going to tell them where I got them. I got them from...
We're going to need your business card. We'll hand them out everywhere.
I got them from the statue guy at Shadowkeep, or at the gate.
Well, the name is Diffuse. I hope that you would at least tell them my name, and not just call me the statue guy.
No, it was Doofus. No, I got you.
I'm sorry, Diffuse.
Diffuse.
Well, man, we really got to tell the people.
We're going to take those cards.
You know what?
We'll be passing
I'm going to tell the people at
Shadowkeep
Shadowkeep that all of them are pronouncing it the wrong way.
Yeah, and he like whips out like a series of like 20 cards that like look like they're handmade. And he's like, "Oh yeah, you go ahead and hand these out." And he kind of looks back at you guys. He goes, "Who do you think they'll hire to make the statue?"
That's tough. We gotta find someone who's like more skilled than you. Maybe it's
Well,
someone that
I
you
mean, or
train.
as skilled would also maybe work too. Maybe
Okay,
you could.
so as
Well,
skilled. Oh my
I'm
gosh,
sure there's
bro.
somebody
What
out
if
there.
you
We
train
might-
someone and they're the ones who
Wow.
like?
For a statue like that, we might
Or-
need multiple people.
I mean, I'm just looking at these two behind me right now. You know, one person seemed to have done a very good job on those just by themselves. Perhaps we could
Sure.
just make it a set, and maybe that, you know, maybe I just make it.
I mean,
Yeah, I don't.
you
I
make it and
literally
get
can't think of
compensated very well.
any downside for this. At
He
all.
looks at you. He looks at you both like dead in the eyes, like back and forth, like so serious. Can you make this happen?
Yeah, well, like,
I
what do
will
you
push
like?
for it.
You're
I
going to
will-
be
if-
the one that's going to
if-
make it,
if
man.
we-
Any materials you need.
Can save the realm. I will try everything that I can. I will make all the calls I can. I know some people in high places, and I'm sure if we can save this place, we will know some more. We will do everything we can to make that statue a thing.
He reaches his hand up and he says, "Deal."
I reach out and shake this hand.
I'm going to put my paw on top. Let's do
We got-
this.
We got a deal, doofus.
Diffus.
Yeah, let's go, doofus.
So he says that unfortunately you'll have to come back with something to grab the agate, but he'll have it broken down for you. And he looks really dejected when he says that. But he runs off to his quarters and he comes back with some ink for Snickerdoodle. Snickerdoodle, roll me a d6.
D6.
Yeah, I'll have to do something nice for this guy.
3.
3. So he has 3 of these jars of rare ink for you. So that's 3 components basically. So 3
Okay.
times.
Okay, wonderful. And I'm gonna thank him profusely.
Yeah,
for
and
these.
he seems like a little bit down, but like honestly, like you can kind of see he keeps muttering about like what pose he should use, and like thinking that maybe there should be some more tapestries depicting this moment as well. And he sets off to start painting it himself. Clay and Elron,
Boy.
Yes.
you guys arrive outside of Ruth's chambers. You're standing there outside the door. Or sorry, you are not outside. I am so sorry. Let me come back. Ugh. Clay and Elron.
Space.
Boy.
You
Yes.
there you go. You guys are also directed to this teleportation circle, and you start heading back towards the gate because that's where Mama Ruth's quarters are. You pass through, and you kind of rush past Snickerdoodle and Chase, who seem to be like cornered by a dwarf who's like explaining some weird tapestries on the walls, and you don't really want to get wrapped up in all that nonsense. So they're like
Yeah.
looking at you with their eyes, like, "Help me get out of this conversation." This is like before
Well,
he agreed to
Snickers
help
might
you.
be. Snickers might be, but I'm just sitting there like wide-eyed. Like, wow.
Well, Chase is in it. Chase is into it. Snickerdoodle's just like seems like he's biding his time, and you guys kind of like hop past, and you're guided
Give
down.
High, but then look down.
And then you go through the large doors, double doors at the end of the hall, into the council chambers, through the back doors where the councilors had their private quarters. And there you are standing outside of the door to Mama Ruth's room.
Well, buddy, do you want to try and open the door? Or?
I guess I look down and I see like some light shining from below the door, and I'm like, yeah, I guess it's. And I look behind me, and I'm like, was there somebody sibling with me?
You know,
I-
Tevin's really tried his best, and I know what you think of him, but you do secretly admire what he's done. And if he could be here for you, I'm sure he would.
All right, I'm gonna open the door.
Yeah, you completely ignore his comments about Tevins.
No. I think I took him to heart.
Okay.
I took him to heart. I'm like, you're right. I opened the door.
You open the door. Inside, it's a fairly large bedroom. You see it's probably like a queen size bed, which for a dwarf, it's like California king. So she was pretty comfortable there. It's relatively like unadorned and simple. Like she's not very lavish. There's a dresser that you see. It looks like there might be some frames on top of the dresser. Looks like there's a book on top of it as well. You see a large mirror on one side of the walls there. And then the only thing that's like really kind of stands out like as being like fancy is like this kind of ornate chest, which is kind of at the foot of her bed. But yeah, you're just kind of walking around looking at kind of what's left of your mom.
I'm gonna feel the bed. I'm gonna bounce on the bed a little bit.
Very soft. She was very comfortable in her rests.
All right, let's go through her stuff. And I kind of shake myself off. I'm like, it's gonna be emotional, but like we got to go through this. I'll run. Check out what you got, and I'm gonna go at this chest.
Yeah, so you start looking at the chest. Elrond, you kind of maybe looking at some of the other stuff as he goes. You do notice that the chest is locked.
Ain't that a bitch? All right, there's got to be a key or something.
So you start looking around. Where do you what else are you kind of looking at?
I mean, I'd keep a key under a pillow, maybe, or maybe a cabinet.
Yeah, you start looking like under her bed and stuff like that. Go ahead and give me an investigation check. Elrond you kind of see him kind of looking for this. You're kind of maybe looking a little bit yourself. You go over to the dresser, and you do see that it is full of clothes. But on top of it, there is a framed portrait. It looks like it is a painting of Mama Ruth, although in this painting, very well done, almost photorealistic. She looks a little bit younger. You can see that she's standing next to a dwarf who's just a little bit taller than her with a very long red beard, red cascading hair going back his back with laughter in his eyes, has his arm around her. And in front of him are two dwarf children who've barely been able to start growing their beards, so maybe about 10, 11 years old.
I'll turn over to Clay. I'm like, Clay, it's an absolutely beautiful portrait she's got here of you guys. Speaking of the other bearded character, I mean, I guess that's your dad.
Yeah, it's my pa. I compared to the grow a beard back then. Disregard that photo.
What do you know of your father?
Well, he made the sterling hammer. He's a master craftsman.
He did not make the sterling hammer, goddammit.
Oh, he's just a master craftsman.
I've told you that like 3 times.
I'm sorry.
Is he around? Like,
you gotta will it into existence.
Where would he be?
Mm-hmm.
I'm thinking he's back home in the mountains somewhere.
Another reason we need to go up north.
She told me that we needed to find Tevin's and my father, so he's somewhere out there.
Well, hopefully the red dragon don't have him. I mean, that dragon's awfully close to Dwarven Forge.
And I feel like at this point I'm gonna look through the little book on the shelf.
Yeah. So you're kind of having this conversation, get a little emotional, maybe you want to step away, like preoccupy yourself. And you grab a book, and it's called A History of Hammers.
Well, goddamn, this looks pretty handy. Who's it by?
It doesn't have an author on the outside.
I read it.
You flip it open. Is that what you're saying?
Yep.
You die.
What?
So you flip it open.
That was not. No.
Only you.
You flip it open, and you just kind of feel a little tap on the top of your boot as something small seems to have fallen out of it. But before you notice that, you just see a little inscription that says, "A history of hammers, a collective."
All right, I pick up the little thing.
It's a key.
Oh, I open the chest.
Yeah, you go over, and the key does fit right into the keyhole of the chest. I clicks open.
Insert key.
Nice.
Elron, get ready. I'm gonna open the chest. Creak.
Yeah, you open it up, and 5 darts shoot out, hit you in the 2 eyes, 2 nostrils, and 1 in your mouth.
I'm having a horrible night.
You open the chest up, and it looks like to you kind of a bunch of junk. Elron, to you, you know exactly what this is. This is where she stashed her spell components, the extras that she had. You see a lot of stuff in there for basic spells, beads, a penny, yada, 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 shit like that. Stuff you already have, but you could always replenish. You're kind of going through there. There's also some scrolls in there that all have this little seal on them.
Boy, what the fuck is this? May
Yeah,
I
you
hold it
pick
up
it
to
up.
Elron?
Elron holds it up to you, and you can see that it reads Scrolls of Protectors Past.
Okay. And like, what else is on the scroll? I guess. Can I read what else is on there?
I mean, you
can
pop.
read
You,
Dwarvish.
you kind of. There's like a little ribbon that's around it, sealed with like a wax seal that has the name of it, and you kind of just like pull that out, and you open it up, and it looks like just a bunch of exploits and things that protectors in the past have done.
Okay. So this is just kind of a history of what Lenore, has done with its protector initiates, basically.
Jinx.
Anything on there that would like signify, like, is it just her doing, or is it like every protector mission that has been going on?
So
Or is it-
these definitely look like they're like range from like really, really old to relatively new. So there's like a handful, more than a handful, like an
I do
armful of scrolls.
I have a what is it called? A bag of holding. We could just like store them all in here. See what the party thinks.
I mean, I think we should keep it, and I think we should keep adding our stories to it.
Oh, very nice. Oh yeah.
I think it would be a great way to keep the protectors, history going.
Oh, of course.
All right.
Yeah, so
we
guys-
grab them.
Yeah, you grab them, and you put them all into the bag of holding. These weigh next to nothing each, so they're not going to really put a stress on that. But as you kind of clear them off, you actually notice some more items at the bottom. The first 2 things seem to be these large, something lumpy, like covered in a cloth.
I will reach down and grab that just to see if it's what I think it is.
So you reach down and grab it, and you kind of take the cloth off, and these are 2 rather large diamonds.
Oh, Jason, Mama Ruth didn't leave us.
Who's
with nothing.
Jason?
That's
Sorry,
right. I
Play.
can't hear you.
Amateur D&D.
D.
It's that little imaginary thing that lives on his right shoulder that he just keeps talking to randomly.
Yeah, Jason.
He calls him Jason.
Let's repeat that. Go back 20 steps. So Clay, Mama
Boy.
Ruth didn't leave us with nothing. These diamonds could save our ass in the future.
Swing, Sparkles Water, and I'm gonna grab them. I'm like, all right, into the bag of holding.
I'm like, no. These I'll keep on me.
All right, I pass them back to you.
Yeah, so you hand them back these 2 diamonds. And you also notice one more set, something that seems to be like in a leather like holster, and it's covered with like another protective cloth at the end. But you have a pretty good idea what they are just by looking at them. They look like they're probably hand axes.
to fuck? I'm gonna slowly undo the little leather.
Yeah, so you've got
What are these?
They're kind of standard looking, but they look pristine. Like they're not fancy or ornate or anything like that. There's no carvings, but the wood and the metal that form the hand axe just look like they've never, like, ever seen battle, much less chopped wood.
Oh, I'm gonna destroy the fuck out of you boys.
Could you give me just a really quick? All right, what are you gonna say?
I said I'm gonna destroy the fuck out of you boys. And I go to pick them up.
Yeah, you pick them up, and they kind of feel light in your hand, but they also feel like they belong there, like they want to be there. There's like a tingling sensation, and you kind of have a sudden impulse. Give me an insight check to see how well you do with your impulse control.
Nat 20.
You really want to throw them across the room at the dresser.
Whoosha! And I throw them both double hand at the dresser.
Yeah, you. And they give me a roll to see how well you hit the dresser. Just because that's fun. Where the fuck? You just rolled dice, man. Come on.
I dropped it off the counter. All right. Oh, I roll a 3.
For both of them? You threw both of them. Plus your attack.
Right. A 5 and a 9.
So you can tell you're too excited as you throw these both at the same time. It throws off your balance, and they both go wide. But you see them both go chink and like stick in the walls on either side of the dresser, and you're kind of like, oh shit, like this. And as soon as you see them stop, they're back in your hands.
Holy shit! I got magical hand axes, bitches. Mama left me some fun toys. And I'm gonna strap them right to my hips. I'm super excited for this.
Yeah, you strap them on, and you guys kind of finish going through everything you need. Mama Ruth's kind of throwing any essentials you might want into the bag before you head back. And all 4 of you are kind of heading back and hit the teleportation circle at the same time.
Just say, too bad he didn't have those hand axes before the funeral. Then we could have put the old hand axes on top and burned them with Mama Ruth.
No, he doesn't have those.
I think that's why he has axes that now come back, is because he's good at leaving them behind.
What? I have to move on.
Dude, those are some sick ass axes, though.
I'm doing a little finger tricks like a
Nice axe,
grill.
bro.
Ching, 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 ching. Waka.
Wait, do I have my agates?
Performance check.
So,
please.
you do not yet, because he said you would need
So
something
come
to
back
carry them in.
Yeah.
Are you going to
So
tell
we
him to
need
be
to go
clay
back
or something?
Oh, yeah, I was getting
We
there. I
need to
was
go
like
back before
literally
we
was about to say
teleport
that.
back.
Oh, hey, Clint. Me and you need to go back and talk to this guy. He's got these sick ass rocks I need to do some cool shit.
Okay, I'm ready, brother.
But I need your bag. I need your bag of holding. That's
So
why
yeah,
you can come with.
So you guys head back. You guys like just tell those guys to head on. Signal Elron. You guys teleport on back. Clay and Chase, you go up to the statues, and well, Chase, why don't you explain to Clay what needs to be done in order for you to get your agate?
All right, man. So, and I look up at the statues and I'm like, all right. Okay, so my wisdom is kicking in before I say this out loud. All right.
All right.
Sorry, I just no, it's all good. I just had I look back up at the statues. I just had a realization. So let me tell you something cool. If I had these like really special rocks, what I can do is I can literally awaken like actual plants to like help with things. Like I'm thinking like trees that can like walk around and like help defend things, right? Like that sounds really sick, right?
Hmm.
That you really like that idea?
Yeah, no, that sounds good for all of us. Yeah.
Right? Like no one's gonna be upset. Who would be upset about that?
I
Right?
can't think of anybody but the Lynch. Like the thing guy.
Yeah, exactly. So to get them, what the thing is I need like all 10 of the agates from your brother statues.
Ooh, I mean, I would be down for that. I feel like that's kind of disrespectful to the family. I mean, It would be a shame
mhm.
if an accident happened though, and they'd have to like rebuild it.
Like, well, I mean, I think you'll be able to get him out because like you're so good with stone. So,
How many workers are on this right now?
Oh, it's just the one guy that
oh,
does
it's just
this,
this
and he's
one.
gone.
It's the one guy, Doofus. His name's Mr. Doofus. And but
Can
anyway,
I see him?
he's
Everybody's gone from the site.
Yeah, he's gone. He's not there anymore.
he's probably like at his house or something, man. He just said I could get him, but I had to have something to hold them all.
I'm under my breath. I'm like, what's the easiest target? We going for the hand or the head?
Oh, okay. Okay. Good. Yeah. So whichever one, and I point up because I'm not 100% what an agate.
I'm gonna throw my hand axe right at the hand. Like if there's like an anchor point that would like make a lot drop.
Roll for it.
Oh, agates look sick. Oh yeah, so that multicolored rock that's up there. I didn't know what an agate was. So earlier when you were like, "Oh, you see this multicolored stone?" That was like, boom, right over my head. I was like, "Oh, that's cool."
I didn't think you would know, but I thought maybe you had looked it up.
That was good. No, I hadn't yet. I did now, and now I'm remembering why you said that because I was like, "Oh, I'll make note of that. That's probably important." And then...
That's
I guess Clay probably knows a lot about stone too.
You do, and you know what you know. You know
Right.
that the hand axe isn't going to be the best.
Yeah, I will say, man, he like perfectly carved those things. They're like, that's like 10,000.
Can I narrate your next move for you?
That's 10,000 gold. That's 10,000
Should
gold.
I take
worth
the
of
Sterling
rocks.
hammer to it?
But can I narrate this?
Yes.
So you watch
Yeah.
as Clay drops the bag of holding, and then very slowly he reaches down, his arm disappearing almost up to his elbow, and he slowly starts bringing out. You see a glint of silver, the Sterling hammer, and what does he say?
It's party time!
Oh, fuck.
Rage!
You see him rage, and he just starts going to town, and he does look like he knows what he's doing as far as like stone crafting and stuff like that, because he is like cleanly taking off every place that these are like joined, and you can see that Dufus has definitely like made it so like they're seamless, but it almost is like wood joinery where there's like a little notch that'll go into a hole and stuff like that. But Clay is just completely knocking this out until you've got like a head, an arm, an end of a hammer, and basically 10 of these big pieces that you can now use to awaken your trees.
Should we
Or
start
whatever
with
you're
the bag of
awakening.
holding? I got a lot of storage. We gotta go fast. I got a feeling that this was not quiet.
Yeah, people were watching this the whole time, kind of like wide-eyed, like walking by, because like, what are the fucking protectors doing? Or sorry, the beacons doing?
Oh,
We got
just
a plan.
beacon business. Just everyone beacon business. Don't worry about it. It's fine. Look, flowers, and I'll just do flower blossoms like distraction.
Oh my god,
Distraction.
can't wait till Hannah listens to this so then she can draw a picture of this scene.
Yeah,
Fucking
me throwing up flowers, like
Yeah,
literally,
flowers
like
I'm
20
gonna
feet- 20
shovel
feet to the left,
shovel some
and
rocks
he's
into
like,
the bag real quick.
yes, you guys have all that, and you're able to set back out. And for the remainder of the week, we're going to montage. So Clay or Chase, whatever your name is, the cat one, like
Yeah.
you head back to the gate. You're able to use the way gate. You head over to Illyria. You meet some fucking wood elves. What are you doing? You're awakening some goddamn trees or what? Building some walls?
So I'll spend. I can only do it once every long rest for the wall.
Yeah, and
thing,
you're like
so
and you can come back and like this is like a daily thing you're doing until you guys
Sure.
are gone, basically.
So I would probably spend about. I would spend 2 of them to try attempting casting Awaken, which is an 8. I think it's like an 8-hour long fucking spell.
It does say 8
Uh,
hours, but we can also be like 8-ish. Like let's call it 4 to 8 hours.
Okay. So yeah.
In this
so
case
then-
only.
Great, of course. So then I would say I'd probably make 2 at Illyria for sure as my first like try.
Mm.
Or I might even actually, I'd probably say my first one would have been at Shadowkeep, because we'd already would have teleported back there wherever our things were and stuff. I'm guessing. So
yeah, you're able to move pretty freely.
Sure, I would say my first day I would have done Shadowkeep, and then 2 more over in Illyria. And when they awaken, they don't have to listen right away. They're friend to me. They're charmed to do what I ask for 30 days, just so all of you know. So for 30 days, they are charmed for anything me and my companions, which I'm going to say anyone I side with is fair game. Sure. It's magic. It knows, right? So
it's magic.
When it ends, the awakened creature gets to choose the charmed condition. The awakened creature gets to choose whether it will remain friendly based on how it was treated. So Chase, knowing this, is going to tell everyone, dude, whatever they need, do nice things for them. And you guys, we want to help each other out. We're all for defense, help out. You guys win. Everyone wins. We all just get to exist. And you're not stuck in one place anymore. And that's how I try to sell it to the trees and anyone else, every time.
Yeah, you do have a couple of wood elves you're kind of been working with a little bit, and they are yeah, no, we get it. We respect everything. We respect nature. We will take care of these guys. They're going to protect us. We'll protect them. And
I'm going to
they
instruct
also,
all the trees to come up with their own names when they are ready, when they've heard something they think is for themselves. So they're going to come up with their own names at one point. You can play or we can play. We'll figure that out. But
oh my fucking God.
Whenever you're ready, man, you think literally sometime when you're that's what I want to go by, and that's what I want you to pick, man, for yourself.
Yeah, they you see this one nods excitedly.
Yeah. And the other thing I want to really do is I want to help with crops around the different places
for sure, yeah.
in my other time. And besides that, the last thing I wanted to do before we try this next adventure is Chase wants to practice with someone who is capable of using a shield for shield and attack type maneuvers. And I want to practice with a shield. And I would love it if someone could, or hell, if the shield was part of it, or the bong turns into a shield bong of some kind. But I wanted to have a shield and use that as part of my practice. And my main point was, I had talked to you about this one point, was replacing my mobile feat with Warcaster. So Chase is looking to get into stuff. I don't want to be scared anymore. I've got things to do, and I let people down being scared last time. I don't want to run away. I want to get in there and fucking fight.
Yeah, so between you basically fortifying, creating beasts to protect, and helping them get more food everywhere in the Resistance and the Wood Elf held areas, you seek out Tomlin Lintom, and they are able to let you train with a shield inside the little simulation while they're in the training yard.
Oh, perfect. I literally almost fucking forgot about that. As soon as you said Timla, I was like, oh my God.
Yeah. Speaking of which, Elron, you that night went to start working with them, and they kind of explained that this was something that the two of them had worked on together, and it's going to take a little while for them to even describe to you how to cast the spell. That's what these next few days are for. But once you leave, it's going to be up to you to practice almost every chance you get, short rests and stuff like that. In order to
trancing. After I'm done trancing and they're sleeping.
Yes, exactly that. And eventually, it's going to start where you can kind of make somebody's mind go blank. Then you can start making them see images, and it's just going to be a long while before you're in full simulation mode. So it's going to take you a while, but they're going to start. So over the next few evenings, they take a few hours after dark, and you're just kind of working with them on this. During the day, you are, and by the way, everybody, this is because Dustin told me what he wanted to do. Okay, I'm not just telling him this. You are searching for
Dustin?
Enreal.
Yeah,
Dustin told me. Elrond didn't tell me. But you are searching for Enreal, who is now the High Counselor of the Resistance. And you're not sure if he's avoiding you or what. But he is just never seems to be available. And towards the end of the week, it appears as though he took a team up to Anvil Peak and was going to attempt to go into the portal that had formed there. But you weren't allowed to head that way. Nobody would send you over there. But is there anything else you were doing besides those things?
Well, I mean, it would have been nice to talk to Enreal, but, like, mostly I'm just working on my magic and then probably recuperating and probably, contemplating battle plans and, like, how we can strategize, how we can get to, now that I know that Clay's dad's probably in the mountains and, we can go from the cold lands down to the mountains and down to the Midlands and then back to my home, trying to strategize how we can do that. Just working out meticulous plans.
Boy, I'm just like pumping iron, just like drinking coconut milk, just like, we gotta go.
yeah, you just feel like the whole fucking time working out and just like
pushing my feelings down.
Yeah.
Oh,
maybe
also,
you start.
Also, with Clay saying that, also, I feel like I would need to go back and work on my Mistress Defender and how I can use that better. So yeah, that was a good point.
Yeah, we could even say that
it's brand new to me.
Yeah. So we could even say at some point you and Chase go in and you're kind of practicing your shield stuff together.
Yeah.
Because you're a little proficient with shields as well. So you're able to help him out. And with that, Chase, we'll basically say that when you come out of this, you will have a proficiency in shields if you don't already. I'm not sure if you did or didn't, but you will now.
I do. Druid does, so it works.
Well, you do more.
Cool.
Great. And then, so finally,
I'll take an extra +1 AC, or
we'll see what. Let's talk about out of game. What's going on with the shield thing, and we can work something out there. But I don't have time to look it up right now.
Sure. I just have a normal shield.
Oh, okay, perfect.
I just put a basic ass shield on. I'm just gonna flavor it like the bong's either bolted to it, or I was picturing the bong could turn into one, but I don't know. We'll figure that out.
I like that. Yeah, I like it. However you want. So yeah, however you want to flavor that, essentially, that it doesn't like get in the way of other things. That's cool.
It's going to be just a magic. Mechanically, it's just an extra +2 normal shield.
Yep.
Nice. Okay. Yeah, Snickerdoodle. You've got your inks. You're kind of studying within yourself how to do this spell for when everybody's ready, but you're also taking the time. I feel like you kind of popped around back to the gate so you could grab both the gate and Shadowkeep's circles so that you have both of those options for teleportation. And then, anything else you're doing? You popping over to the Pebble or anything? Or
no, I figure the rest of the time, just the sigils for the gate and the Shadowkeep, and figured I would just, talk with the mage that had that open. And just tell him to, keep an eye out for anything extra if he can find us. Now that I know that Dustin needs diamonds, or Elrond needs diamonds, and Chase needs agates, that like if he can find any extra stuff, around before we take off or when we're back, we'll find a way to. And then in my spare time in between, kind of figuring out the gate stuff and sigils. For teleporting, I'm going to use my brewer's equipment, and I'm going to end up trying to brew 3 casks of the good old stout, and I'm going to leave one of them at Shadowkeep. I'm going to leave one of them at the gate, and then the other one we're going to stuff in our sack of holding to take with. And that way, all these people that have food and things around this area will also have some good drink, and we'll have one for the road for us and or bargaining ship.
It would be very cool if you could infuse magic into ours or something to make it something cool. But
that's something he can learn eventually.
I still have like 2 vials of the infernal spider silk, because my thought was at some point, as if my brewing gets good, that I would do something other than the stout and use the infernal spider silk as like something to make like a hot beer, basically, you know, like a jalapeno or a ghost pepper beer.
I'd be
Spider
down
self.
to try that first.
Yeah, so go
No,
ahead.
let me keep working on my skill.
Well,
give
you're
me
doing
give me 3 intelligence checks with advantage to see how well the 3 beers turn out, or the 3 casks. Or whatever you call it.
You said intelligence?
Yes,
That is going to be a 9.
with advantage.
Oh, that would be much better. That would be a 16.
Okay.
The second one is going to be either a 17 or a 1, so a 17.
All right.
The third one is going to be an 8 or a nat 20.
So yeah, you brew 3 casks of this beer, and every time it gets better, but the third time, you have damn near perfected it. And if you drink out of this, it will give you a boost to your constitution once per long rest. So we're going to say it's going to give you a +1 to your constitution. To your modifier, your constitution modifier. To anybody that drinks it.
Okay. So that will be the one we take with us. I'm being very proud of this one. That will be the one that will go on the road, and I'll have everybody try it when I'm first done with it. Like, ooh, I think this is what my grandma always wanted. Like this seems like where it's supposed to be, and have everybody try it and see what they think. And we'll stuff it in the bag of holding to take with us for the travels.
I'm gonna carve on it B.O.B. Barrel of the Beacons. This is the one. Because we have the other ones. Like, are they not in the bag?
No, we got rid of it.
Okay, so
we sold the other one that we had.
Those are gone.
Yep, we've gotten rid of them.
I'll add it to the inventory.
Yeah, we got rid of almost everything in that bag, didn't we?
We
a lot of it, yeah.
We still have some infernal spiders still.
Yep.
So yeah, you guys all kind of carry your weeks feeling much better by the end of the week. And Stickerdoodle, you have studied the teleportation circle. You don't even need to draw your own because there is one here. And you're going to use it to attempt to go where?
We're going to attempt to use it to go to the frozen place.
So just for the audience, because this was something that was discussed off mic, our players, the Beacons, have decided to attempt to teleport to the Frozen Palace, which is on the opposite side of the island than them on the very cold Thorhaver Peninsula.
Oh,
I was there one time back in school.
Did we scrounge up cold gear for this?
Not yet.
Nope.
That was going to be part of the last part, so don't worry about that. I was also going to montage with that. So yes, so you guys do think to get cold weather clothing, and I will have you describe in detail what your cold weather clothing looks like when we get to the next episode when Aerolus is with us, so she can describe it as well. But for now, we're just going to say that you have your cold weather clothing.
Oh, that's so exciting!
You guys all meet up at the end of the week. Snickerdoodle, you have everything you need prepared. You're pretty sure that you know what the runes are that gets you to this teleportation circle. You've remembered them in the past. You've used it multiple times. For one semester, anyways. And as you guys are kind of getting ready, you see a very dazed Aerolus. She looks very, very tired. And she's got like this big bandage on her head. And she walks up and she's like, I don't know, man. Like, I don't know what the fuck happened this last week. The only thing I know is I've got these fucking, this never-ending quiver thing back here, and I have no idea how I got it. And she shows you that she has this quiver that she puts an arrow in it. Whatever the arrow is basically infinite ammo. So she doesn't have to worry about keeping track of arrows anymore.
Dope.
Wow, that's pretty cool. You look like you got dragged all around the goddamn place.
Hey, man, I'm not sure what quite happened. I just know that it was, must have been a hell of a week. Are we ready to get the hell out?
Yeah, you were having fun with those halflings, though. You were waving at me and stuff. It was
Halflings?
Yeah, you were all over the place.
You just see her kind of put her hands into her beak. She's just, God damn it, Nimble. All right, let's get the hell out of here. Snickerdoodle?
Let's make it happen. Let's test this bad boy out and see if I can make this teleportation circle work.
Boy,
What does this look like when you
pull
cast
out my
the spell?
hammer.
So I believe I have to have the wizard that has the teleportation circle cut his spell because we use his circle.
Yeah, so
he's gonna close it from the gate, and I'm gonna kind of do as I remember kind of practicing. And after seeing him kind of turn his off, I'm gonna readjust the stones. The order that I remember is getting us to the frozen palace, and as that happens, I'll just stand right outside of the circle and with my staff cast the spell and wait for it to slowly open up.
Yeah, you see the runes on the circle just one by one. They all light up until the whole circle is kind of light up, very inviting.
I hope this takes us where we're planning. If not, see you on the other side and step into the circle.
Let's do it, guys.
Beacons of the realm.
Beacons of
And
the realm.
survival check.
Yeah, beacons of the realm. And you guys are overtaken by a white light before it's cold. Your eyes adjust. You start looking down. You see that there is a glowing circle around you. Snickerdoodle, you take a look at these. This looks like the number you called. It's very misty. You kind of see just a little bit of the stone floor underneath you. And you kind of start, you can't really see. Again, it's dark, it's misty. Can't really see through the mist. So you kind of walk about 10 feet away, and you feel your foot drop about 6-8 inches. As you kind of see the mist clear off, you see that this is actually a large chunk of floor that has the teleportation circle on it. And as the mist kind of starts to spread away from your movement, you look around and you see this large dungeon that seems to have these walls just exploded out. But where the walls should be no longer, you see this thick sheet of ice that covers all the damage points. And you hear this voice that rings out excitedly, and it says, "Oh boy, new friends!" And that's where we'll end the session.
Shit. Are we?
Wow.
What the fuck?
Guys.
What cave did we go to?
I like friends.
That's what we get for taking a shortcut.
Where are we?
Dustin, we'll find out next time. Dustin, what's going to happen next time?
Well, I really hope we do find new friends. But we'll probably have to fight some dungeon monster.
It's going to be a
and
Bigfoot.
After that, we'll trek down. We'll try and, if we have time, I guess, as long as we don't spend, time rummaging through this newfound dungeon, we'll have to find our way out some way, somehow, and then make our trek down and go find the resistance band.
Awesome.
That's what's going to happen next time.
On Amateur D&D. Check out our Instagram. We don't post a whole lot on it, but it's cool to have followers. And hey, here's one that I haven't mentioned before. Why not head over to one of the podcast places that you listen to this and maybe just give us a 5-star for no reason? Do we deserve it? Probably fucking not. But neither do half the people that get fucking 5-star reviews. So just
I'll
do
turn
it.
into a
Be
kickflip.
cool. We'll do some. Yeah, we'll do something cool. For every single 5-star review we get, Jason will try to do a clip, which we will record and post to our Instagram.
We have one of him doing a cartwheel already.
I'm
do have
capable.
that.
I'm
That
capable.
needs to be posted.
There we go. There's your incentive. Anyways, thanks for listening.
Bye.
Bye.
Thanks for listening to another episode of AD&D. Since we fucked around and still haven't found out, Join us next time as the adventure continues.